It was at this point that I realized I am beating Magnus Carlsen. I'm winning. I started panicking. Magnus played rook c4, hitting my bishop. I was like a kid in an arcade. I like found a bunch of tickets and I was like, yes, 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 oh my god, I'm winning. So rook b4, going here, and now keep in mind that the rest of the game I have about 25 seconds and my heart rate is probably like 170. So Magnus goes bishop d5, defending his a2 pawn, and here, after he plays h3, I play a move which in astounding fashion completely gives away my advantage. I play rook e2, which is a move that literally does nothing because that's protected and that's protected. My rook is attacking nothing, and now Magnus defends by going check, check, defended by the bishop, and winning my a7 pawn. Now my winning chances have dropped significantly because despite having two rooks, this is not a really winning endgame. Everything is well protected, and he can just put his bishop back to one of those squares. So, what I should have done instead, which again, there was no way I would have seen this, rook d8. And the bishop has to make a choice. Which pawn will it guard? So if he goes like bishop c4, for example, now I play rook d2, and it's a very different story. So kind of an interesting idea there. Rook d8, and the bishop cannot stay on the square. If it tries to stay on the square with rook d1, I can play rook to b5. I can also actually just take, because then I would be winning the rook, and rook and pass pawn versus bishop is always going to be a win. You will just push the pawn. So I didn't see that, and that's why I'm showing you this game. I played rook e2, he won my pawn, and again, I'm low on time, so what did I start doing? I started just shuffling pieces back and forth because I didn't really know what to do. Then my brain reactivated a few moves down the line around here, and I realized that I can actually still play for a win if I play aggressively with my pawns. And actually, immediately as I did that, Magnus blundered. It is bullet, but it is a blunder. I played king h6, and then we shuffled, and, well, I went king f4. He's the world champ, so he set a counter trap. He played bishop f3, and I was like, oh, Magnus Carlsen hung a bishop! And as I played that move, thinking this, I realized, always look for checks. And rook f6 check comes, and all of a sudden, I'm down a pawn. It's still a draw, because I'm actually going to win this pawn. We're shuffling, he hangs a pawn, I hang a pawn, and I'm desperately looking not to lose on time, but on this tragic move, rook a6, my clock ran out to 0.